What is up, guys? My name is Hash here. I'm a Make.com automation engineer, and today I'll be breaking down Make.com's new AI tools feature, which I think will be a game changer for anyone that uses Make.com on a regular basis. So let's go ahead and jump right into our brand new scenario. We just click New and type Make AI Tools, and you can see there's a new feature right here. And we have all these modules, and I'll be breaking down every single module in order of importance, you can say. So I'm going to start with the first module here, which is Analyze Sentiment. And what this essentially does is it takes the text and returns positive, negative, or neutral. And this would be super useful in the case where you're going through comments or product reviews and you want to analyze whether they're positive, negative, or neutral, and based on that, you're going to reply to them using a certain AI prompt or send them a special offer based off of how they commented. So this would be a useful tool for that. So let's add a set variable module and let's have this as the trigger. So I'm going to have this as comment, and let's say the person leaves a comment on a video saying this video sucks, and we're just gonna feed that into that. And let's just also have the AI return a description for why it's saying it's positive, negative, or neutral. So let's click yes and run this module. Okay, and as you can see, it says negative, and the description is the phrase expresses a strong disapproval or dissatisfaction with the video. So let's just try one more and say this video is amazing, and run it one more time, and you can see it's positive, and it gives the description. And let's just try one more. This video is about new AI tools. Okay, this would probably be a neutral statement, and let's see what it comes up with. Yep, it's neutral. The text is informational and does not express a strong opinion or emotion. So the analyze sentiment, pretty cool. It's built in directly into Make, so we don't need to set up a whole new OpenAI module for it. And if you guys are experienced, you know we can feed a whole Google Sheets list of reviews, comments, likes, or maybe a trigger from Appify to your YouTube account, so AI can automatically respond to it. So we could get really creative with just this, and based off of this, we can create routes based off of if it was positive, negative, or neutral. So the next module we have is request anything, and it literally says request anything, um, which is, let's just see what it comes up with, right? So the first thing I'm gonna write is write me a short, or let's just say write me a story. Okay, we click save and we click run, and it comes up with an answer. It writes a whole story. I'm not going to read all of this out, but as you can see, it's quite long, and it also tells you the input and output tokens. Um, and let's feed this into our next module. And this one I think is super powerful. So we can take this text that we just got and we can categorize it, and we can add our own categories, right? So let's say fiction, non-fiction, and let's just do maybe history, okay? And let's see what it comes up with. Technically, non-fiction and history would be in the same category, but let's see what it comes up with. So again, it wrote the story and it wrote the category. So it correctly identified that this is a fictional story. And keep in mind, I didn't explain anything about what fiction is, what nonfiction is. All I did was put categories in there, and the AI automatically identified what those categories are based off of, I guess, knowledge base that's been fed to it earlier. Now, we can identify language, but before that, let's translate the text. So, or actually, let's summarize the text. So we're going to take the same text, summarize it, and then let's um, let's translate it to another language. So we have our text to translate and we have our target language. So let's pick Arabic and run this whole module, or run this whole scenario, I should say, and see what it comes up with. I feel like it's coming up with the same story every time. So let's see if it changes anything, and maybe we can make some adjustments to the prompt and play around with what request anything actually does. Yeah, looks like it's the same story again, slightly different though. I didn't see any of this text earlier. It categorized it again, and it summarized it. So in a small village surrounded by forests, blah, 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 are promised to be the guardian of the whispering woods. Okay. And then we have translate. Let's see the translation. Oh, I should have picked the summary, but Ghabatul Humasat, I'm pretty sure that means whispering woods. And let's just assume it translated it right. But yeah, that's pretty solid. Now let's play around with the request anything module again. So it gives you a few sample things you can write, but I want to test to see if it takes into account any current events that are going on and if it actually searches the web or if it's been trained on like previous data. So let's see what's new in AI today. And what's the date today? Essentially, I'm trying to get a feel for how it compares to other AI tools we would typically use on a regular basis, like OpenAI, Perplexity, etc., um, to see what it comes up with. Okay, so today's date is October 4th, 2023, which is incorrect because today is February 7th, 2025. So it is a bit old, and yeah, it does look like it is a bit outdated, but in terms of the quality, I do like it. It's pretty consistent. So the next module we'll play around with is identify language. This should be pretty straightforward. Um, so I can take that and run it, and it should just return English. And yeah, it returned English, also gave the AI usage. Now let's take this farther and extract information from text. So in our answer here, we have a date. Oh, and I guess this isn't that consistent. In the previous answer, it gave October 2023. Now it's saying October 2021. But let's see if we can extract. So we put the text here, and let's extract the date. Date of update, I guess. And then I'll just call this date, and then we'll leave it as text and save. Let's run this one more time and see what it comes up with. Okay, so in our answer, it has October 4th, 2023. Again, it's back to our original answer. So I guess it is a little inconsistent, but overall, I think it's working quite well. And then it extracted the date. And again, I didn't have to input anything crazy. I literally just wrote date of update and it outputted that exactly. So yeah, I think this is quite good. If you guys use make.com on a regular basis, you know how annoying extracting certain text can be, and this module is a complete game changer. Lastly, we move on to the last module here, and this is under the advanced AI section, and it says text to chunks. So basically, I'm assuming it'll chunk, I guess it'll just cut the text. I'm not sure what it does yet. So chunk size, enter the number of tokens in each chunk. So let's just output 100 and let's put 0 for the overlap. And let's run it. So we have these outputs in bundles, and you can see, let's compare the two. So this is number 2, and yeah, looks like it's with new tools for diagnostics. So it's chunking them out exactly at 100 tokens, which could be really useful for whatever use case you can come up with. So yeah, guys, this is just a quick breakdown of all the new AI tools features in Make.com. I know there's a lot of talk about N8N right now and its AI agents feature, but Make.com is, I feel like, is doing a really good job of coming out with their own new cool features, and I'm sure they're going to start integrating AI agent capability soon as well, so I'm excited to see what's in store for Make.com. If you guys don't see this tool available yet, I'm sure it will be available to you soon. Right now, I think they're releasing it just to a few premium users, and I think they'll put it out to eventually once they're done beta testing. So yeah, that's about it. If you guys are looking to work with me, please click the link below, and you can schedule a time with me if you need any automations or you're struggling with some sort of Make.com or N8N feature. I'm more than happy to help. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you.